I just wanted to let you know that you are never going to make it in this industry. And if you think you are, then you're delusional from all of the chemicals that you're around all day, every day. You should start looking into other possible career choices. Okay, I'm really sorry for setting you, ma'am, but there is no but. This has been one of the worst experiences of my life, and I don't think that I'll ever be returning here, thanks to you. Okay, ma'am, again, I do apologize, but I told you at the beginning that we wouldn't be able to get your hair like platinum silver in just one sitting due to the fact that you've been box coloring your hair black for almost 10 years. And, I told you I've only been on the floor for a month, so I did recommend a senior student or going to a real stylist. And you're still leaving with beautiful hair. Even my instructor was surprised at how beautiful of a caramel balayage we got. Okay, but you seem to be missing the point. This is not what I wanted. I shouldn't even have to pay for, you know what? Just check me out. God, this is unbelievable. Okay, again, I am sorry, but you're still leaving with a really beautiful color. It is very flattering on you, and your hair is still in perfect condition. Like, it really could have gone south mixing those chemicals together. Box color and bleach do not like one another. And in the future, I'm not trying to be rude, but I would recommend going to a salon with a seasoned stylist who has done things like this. I've only been on the salon floor in our school for a month. Excuses, excuses. I don't need to hear them anymore. Just ring me up, okay? Okay, well then your total is $100 even. $100 for what? For a balayage, a haircut, 5 extra bowls of color, and a toner. And what? Just spit it out. Well, I'm supposed to ask if you would like to leave gratuity, but I'm just gonna skip over it. You want gratuity. You know what? Here, I have this dollar scratch off ticket. Maybe the universe will reward you since you think you deserve it. I personally think you're only worth the dollar that I spent on this. So here's my gift to you. Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh, this scratcher just won me $100. I'm gonna call her and tell her to come get it because it doesn't feel right keeping it. Hi, is this Karen? Hi, who's calling? Hi, this is Siri, the student that just did your hair. If you're calling to grovel and ask for another chance, just save your breath. I don't want to hear anything from you. Like I said, you should start finding another career because you're never going to make it in this industry. I am not pleased. You're lucky that I didn't tell your instructor, but I will be going online and blasting your school because clearly they're not teaching their students correctly. What do you want? You know what? You're right. I was just calling to apologize again. Save your breath.
Hey Siri, can I speak with you for a minute?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, so I was just wondering why you took the perm that was specifically scheduled with you and put it on her of all people who's sensitive to perms. Probably because she's not sensitive to the smell, she just doesn't like it, and she had an opening. I didn't. I had a client coming in. It's just kind of inconsiderate since they give her headaches. And I have ibuprofen in my purse if she needs some. Okay, now you're just being hard-headed. I want to know why you took an appointment that was scheduled with you and moved it to someone else. As I've already said, I didn't have an opening. Her whole entire day was empty. I had an appointment. Yes, but wasn't it light gray indicating that the client had paid and left? Yes, it was a prepaid appointment, as I stated in the text that I sent you and everyone else and the note I put on the appointment book. And it was a 10 a.m. appointment and it was 9:55 when she booked it, so how would the client have already paid and left? Oh, this was that client? Hey, boss, I have, some unfortunate news to tell you. What's up? I like Tanya, but I saw her taking money out of the register. Matter of fact, I don't think that she charged him at all, actually. I think it's because she thinks that he's cute and she was playing favoritism. So her personal feelings are costing you money and she's stealing from you. Are you sure that you saw what you're saying you saw? Yes, ma'am, I saw it with my own 2 eyes. Wait right here then, please. Hey, Tanya, can you come to my office real quick? Thanks. Hey, what's up? You wanted to see me? I've been informed that you took money from my register and didn't charge clients for services. I'm sorry, where did you hear this? There's no use in denying it. There are literally cameras in the salon, and I'm an eyewitness. Karen, enough. Tanya, what do you have to say about the matter? I think someone has a little petty jealousy thing going on over my twin brother, Tim. And she thinks that I like him because she obviously doesn't know we're related, I guess, even though that's common news. And if you would have looked at the books, you would have seen that's whose haircut I comped, because you said that we're allowed to do close friends or family members up to 2 people for free. So I didn't charge my brother today. Also, you said that the register was almost out of ones and you didn't want to go to the bank. Well, I had a shit ton of ones, so I was just putting it in the register and I grabbed 2 20s. Not stealing, boys or money. You're your twin? A boy? You made up accusations about a boy? Well, she didn't tell me. And why were you getting his number? If you're brother and sister, wouldn't you know his number? He got a new one, you weirdo. Can I go? I'm off the clock. I'm sorry. Karen, stay behind.
Well, now, ma'am, that won't be necessary, because if a member of my staff is out here cutting chunks out of people's hair, I need to correct the situation, see what we can do better. No, I really don't feel like that's necessary. It doesn't matter if this piece is like 9 inches shorter than the rest of my hair. Can we just blend it and I will be on my way? Actually, can you go check the footage? Because I hold myself to a certain standard as a professional, and I also would like to see where I went wrong so that I can correct myself for the future, because I cannot let this happen to another one of my clients. No, really, I'm the one that it happened to, and I'm saying that it's okay, so it's okay. It was probably just an honest mistake, or maybe from a previous stylist. All I know is that at the end of the day, it's not a big deal. Can we move on? No, ma'am, this is a serious accusation that needs to be handled as such, so I am going to be watching the tapes. But in the meantime, to get your hair fixed, are you comfortable with her doing it? Or, like I said, I could get another staff member to do it. It's your choice. Okay, fine, okay? I'm the one that cut the chunk out, but I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't realize that I was picking up her regular scissors instead of the ones that she used to thin out my hair. Okay, ma'am, what was the reason then? If you knew that you were the one that cut the chunk out of, were you just wanting free services, a discount? What's going on? No, I don't care about free services. I can afford to pay for my services, but this was still her doing. This was still her fault. Okay, well, I'm still utterly confused. Why would you then blame it on me if I didn't cut the chunk out of your hair, so why did you say that I did? Because when you think about it, it still is your fault. Okay, how do you figure that it is still Siri's fault? Because if she would have thinned my hair out correctly the first 2 times I asked her, it wouldn't have happened. Okay, ma'am, as I've already explained, I like to start off slow and build my way up, because you can always take off more hair, but you cannot put it back on. Once it's gone, it's gone. That's also part of a haircut, having an organic conversation, asking if this is too much or if this is to your liking. You could have asked me to take off more, but you didn't. Instead, you took matters into your own hands. Okay, well, I can kind of see where both sides went wrong in this situation. So if you're comfortable with her fixing your hair, and if you're comfortable fixing her hair, then we'll just do that, and then you two can go separate ways. I guess. Whatever, I still maintain that it's her fault, because if her shears were labeled, none of this would have happened. They're not labeled because I know the difference between my shears. I won't be fixing your hair.
Hey. Oh my god, girl, I just had to do a double take. I could have sworn that you just walked in carrying box dye. I did. It's been a rough morning. What's going on? I have that one client today who likes to be like pitch black, level 1, onyx, no red, no warmth, no nothing. Pitch black, right? The salon is out of a level 1 pitch black color that I need, and I didn't have time to run to Cosmo, and since I live next to a grocery store, I just grabbed something off the shelf. Apart from that being wildly unethical, I'm sure that you could have just told her that you were going to be late and ran and went to Cosmo or something. I didn't have time. My schedule is tight, and I need to get out of here on time tonight. I mean, you also could have just told her that it can't happen today because the salon is out. Or, I mean, what happens if she wants to change her hair in the future? Like, what if she wants to go lighter? Well, I mean, no matter what, level 1 has so much pigment in it that if she did want to go lighter, I was probably going to have to do a color correction on her. Now it just means that it'll probably take more than 1 session, and that's just more money for me. Yeah. Oh, my bad. There's color that was all the color that I had to do her hair with. What am I supposed to... Ladies, what is with the raised voices? We can all hear you up front. Ask her. She just intentionally knocked over the only color that I had to do my client's hair with. Now what do I do? Is this true? Absolutely. Do you want to go ahead and tell her the detail that you're leaving out, or nothing?
Kevin, you need to grow up. Just because you two get in a petty argument doesn't mean that you can cost the salon money. Cost the salon the money from the appointment that would have been made today, yes. Save the salon from a potential lawsuit, which could have been hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of dollars. Also, yes. Okay, wait a minute. Lawsuit? What? My client that likes to be pitch black level 1, the salon didn't have any, and I didn't want to bother you because I know you're busy, and I didn't have time to run to Cosmo, so I just got some box color. But I've been doing her hair for 6 years, and she's always gotten a level 1. She would have never found out. I see. If she's never changed her hair color and she was in a bind, who's it hurting? Once again, apart from this being wildly unethical, the ingredients in box color and professional color are vastly different. That's not something that we carry. She's never had a reaction to what we carry. What if today she has a crazy bad allergic reaction because of what's in box color? Okay, she raises a better point. This ain't okay. That's the only part you agree with?